Why don't you ask women, why can't we fall in love? What's the problem right now? Why don't we do this right now?
I'm not going to lie. I was out last night at Mr. T's. Shout out Mr. T's. And I was thinking that to myself. I was like, bro, there's so many beautiful women in here. What do I say?
But were you trying to fall in love or were you just trying to talk to them?
Nah, but that's the thing. I've been listening to a lot of R&B and they dead ass have lines like that. It's like, you look beautiful. Come and talk to me. I really want to know your name. Why can't we fall in love right now? Like, we should just go back to those things because we are in a pandemic of men not approaching women. But we have the blueprint, so we can do it.
You got to sell the dream, bro. It could be this easy. It could be this easy. Why don't we have the best night of our lives?
That's why he's a fake R&B nigga.
Why?
I live my raps. I'm in love right now, bro. Everything that I talk about, I really live that, bro. Do you want that? Is my question to you. And I'm going to move off you, but I had to ask a question.
I would say that I fall in love every night. And
this nigga want to be Future so bad.
I feel like
niggas want to be Future so bad.
I feel like you got to wake up and like rededicate yourself like you do. But some people have like a different way. You know what I mean? Like some people just live different lifestyles, and that's okay.
I respect
And
it.
I think one day I'll learn to live like you. But for right now, let me fall in love every night, brother.
I just want to see Osei in love. I think you can attest to that too. Like, I think Osei in love for real, like, that's going to be a fun era for me to at least witness.
Yeah, I feel like I got a lot of love in my life, you know? Like,
exactly. We got love.
My family first, for sure. Everyone back home. All my really good friends that I came up with. Obviously, you guys, you know what I mean? Love comes in many different forms, and I feel like we always try and attribute it to like one specific person. But I feel like that's how it falls through, because it's like one person can't support like a dream or all your love. You know what I mean? You can't put it all on one person.
That's too much weight. Because your dreams are too big. Really?
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying, like, you know, you got to love yourself as well.
I low key, I be praying that the little flings you have fail, bro. I can't even lie.
Damn.
Because then there's not enough love from O for S. You know what I mean? Like, I
want to see you in pain.
I need my piece of love.
Nah, that's like me with my favorite R&B singers. When you get happy, the music gets worse.
Yeah.
Like, I love y'all, music. Like, I want y'all to do good, but like, I'm low-key praying on your downfall just for the slaps. Just for the heartbreak music. Like, Jasmine Sullivan, I'm sorry. Like, again, love to see you doing good, all that shit. But when you really like, I'll bust the windows out your car, that type shit, like, those are the hits.
For the plot.
My bad. Exactly.
For the plot, for the music, for the story.
Exactly. But you know who loves you, though?
Huh?
The people out there, man. The people out there love you, man. What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Industry Plants.
What is good? Episode 157?
Back at
157? We haven't done one of these solo episodes in a little bit.
Niggas been off it, bro. I hope that y'all have been enjoying the content that we have been bringing y'all. If y'all are new here, welcome. Thank y'all for tapping in, man. This is, I don't know. I feel like I am kind of getting back used to this.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm happy that we've had a very successful 2026.
Yeah.
We're obviously going to bring y'all the end of year content, all of that. This is just kind of an interim episode, vibing out, but it is nice to get into Christmas time. We just came off Thanksgiving. Niggas saw family. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit rejuvenated.
Yeah.
But in the music industry sense, I do understand that this shit is kind of dying down. Shit is a little dead on like the business front right now. Like
It's spooky in December, especially when you don't really know you're standing with a company, because it's like, yo, are you ducking me? Are you mad at me? Or are you just not working right now? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people just take the whole month off in this shit.
If you don't already have a project in motion, or you just started some shit up when everyone got back from Thanksgiving, it's not getting done this year. And I don't think that's a problem, because I do think that having this bit of a buffer period gives everyone kind of a chance to prepare for everything. Because I think you do need at the end of a year, before you get into the goals and what you want to do next year, an evaluation of how you did this year.
Yeah, and I fuck with it, because it's like you were talking about, why can't we fall in love? Why can't we take this month for ourselves? That's kind of what I rock with about the music industry. Yo, we worked hard all year. We deserve this. We're all going to collectively agree that, you know, we're going to slow up a little bit.
Well, these months also make me realize that this is not a real job.
It's not a real job.
Because I talk to everyone else with a real job and they're like, I am still working.
Yeah.
I might have a shift 2 days before Christmas. And I'm like, oh, that's respectable. You know, shout out to y'all really making this shit go. But I am excited for Christmas. We had a good Thanksgiving. Everyone went back home, all that shit. Did y'all have a good time? Y'all feeling good, rejuvenated?
I always think I'm going to like go home and like get healthy and like find God. And then I end up just like blacking out at the same dive bar.
But you go to the spot.
You know what I mean?
The real question is, did you stun on the people back home that you needed to?
Of course, yeah. Velo
did the niggas see you that had to see you?
For sure.
Don't say the Velo.
I was very visible.
Don't say the Velo.
Why?
No, it's 2020. We can't.
Hey, Spokane hasn't gotten the V-Lone hoodie yet. Spokane, the
V-Lone hoodie as a nigga with the V-Lone hoodie, bro. Like we got to keep that just tucked though.
No. But they hadn't seen it yet. Trust me.
Oh, I think he's saying, V-Lone, the person attached to it. That's what you're saying?
No, I'm saying this. Like as a broke nigga, right? The difficult thing about being a broke nigga is like I know what's fly, and I fuck with fashion and shit like that. But by the time I could get up to the shit that I think is fly, niggas is already off it. So it's like, while I think the V-Lone's fly, I got the V-Lone hoodie. It's like, is it burnt? Like, was it burnt? I don't know. I want to talk about this in our year-end wrap-up episode, though.
What, fashion?
The trends and things like that we got to leave in 2025. All of that shit.
I'd like to talk about that, too.
But I'm glad that everyone went home. I'm glad that everyone had a good time. Let's do our last. Is there a last artist stock up of the year?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn. I love this series. I'm excited for this. We're going to do our final artist stock up of the year. Who wants to get us started?
I'll go first.
Okay.
My artist stock up is Amare. Big Ama.
Black Star.
I feel like she's really getting a lot of flowers for her incredible Black Star album that came out earlier this year. I like when music kind of, maybe it doesn't make as much of an impact on release, but then come year end, it gets all its flowers, it gets all its love. People are talking about it still like 9 months after release. To me, that's testament of really good music. So I love seeing her get shouted out for songs like SMO, as well as the project as a whole on all the publication lists. We're going to get into that in a little bit. And then on top of that, we were all at the Black Star Experience in LA at the Hollywood Palladium last weekend. And she absolutely killed that show. Came out into the middle like a whole UFC like boxing ring and delivered a lot of those like fountain baby cuts that I honestly forgot about. Yeah. That just really played incredibly live. And then she was at the after party doing her thing, bro, rapping behind the DJ booth. She just had a really good week. It's good to see her win. And
I want to say about her, like, I think she's in a similar space to Odile, where Afrobeat as a whole, I feel like in 2025, I don't want to say took a step back, but I feel like people maybe got used to the genre, so it wasn't as much at the forefront. The take that Amare and Odile have on that genre and the ways they kind of make it different. With Odile, it's a little bit more of the Brent Faiyaz type R&B. With her, it's a little bit more of like the Charlie XCX dance electronic vibe. Yeah, I think that that's not only going to revive the genre, but it's going to push the genre further. Because I think she's still taking from those influences. If you look at the album cover, you look at how she represents herself, she's still throwing it back to like Ghanaian. She's Ghanaian, right? Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like she's doing all of that and like still acknowledging her roots, but I think she is trying to push Afro beats as a whole and that sound farther, and I love that. Yeah, because I think we did hear a lot about maybe Afrobeats having a slight like recline year this year. Exactly. But when you look back at some of the music that we got, not to mention Wizkid and Asake coming this month, right? Like this week, that's super lit. Like we got some good projects, and especially people innovating. Yeah, it and her getting number 10 on Pitchfork's list for top end of the year albums, like that's big. Yeah, her getting "Slut Me Out" was one of the top songs. Top 3, number 3. I think people on Rolling Stone, I believe. Yes, too. People got to put a certain level of respect on the music that she's making right now, and I love that. Yeah, that show was interesting too. Like I feel like when she got in the middle and really got in her bag, I was like, this feels like some Ye shit. Like she's really building like a cult. Like everyone's wearing all black, kind of like moshing and like surrounding her. I don't know. I was very intrigued by her performance. I feel like I'm interested to see what she looks like performing in like the next 3-4 years. I mean, she's also, the dress code was a good move. Yeah, for sure. Like just do a dress code. It's not that hard. Just like put a dress code on your fly. I know you hate that. I know you hate dress codes, cool. But it's very cool, bro. It's a uniform. You gotta tell your fans how to dress. I don't hate it when artists do it because I know what it. To me, all of it pays homage to Kanye, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy era. If you pulled up to the studio in Hawaii, you had to wear a suit. Well, he didn't make a dress code. No, but I'm saying like that was. He didn't invent the dress code. But I feel you know what I mean? Like when an artist does it, I get it. Yeah. That was the first time I saw it, and I was like, I understand why you're doing this because it's to create a certain vibe, and I think Amma took that and like ran with it. Yeah. So I'm not mad at it. Also, you want to go next? Damn, I'm a little nervous because that was a really good one, but I guess I'll go next. So my started. Fuck. Damn, bro. So I know. I think the problem, you drink a little Celsius, you get a little excited. You know what I mean? Nigga, but I'm jittery. Good now. Yeah, no, like really jittery. But my artist stock up is Elmine. Elmine's making some incredible music. I can't lie. And I'm kind of well. Let me go to the beginning. Yes. So I first found out about Elmine a few months ago over the summer. I was with Jabari in San Diego, and he played Elmine. He played that song "Sweetness" with Leon Thomas. And I was like, bro, who is this? And he like showed me his whole catalog and all that.
And I was really sold after that and the Tiny Desk performance. Cause I'm like, bro, at this point, if you can't pick up the microphone and sing in R&B, like I low-key don't want to hear it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I was really impressed by the new project. I think it's Heat Up the Streets.
Yes.
Useless, obviously the star song, one of my favorites. I really like Miss Hot July too, because I feel like it's like what we were talking about earlier. Like it's just like that way of just like speaking to another person in like an intimate and just like very vulnerable like tone, you know what I mean? And saying the things you want to say. You're beautiful. I really want to talk to you. Like all these different things.
He's one of the best R&B writers we have right
for
now.
Sure. For
Because
sure.
he's doing like, he has his pen every single time. Like that's him doing all of that. And I love to see that. What people say about Leon Thomas, I think is applicable to him. He's just from a different area of the world, obviously. So his influences are different.
Where are you from?
The UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, the UK. I mean, it's killing R&B right now too.
The way that this nigga is able to create a world and bring you into it, because it's very like, it's just easy to listen to. So like you get to track 3 of a 6-song EP and you don't even realize you're engulfed in this sound. You know what I mean? It's just like I could play this in the background, but his voice is so beautiful that it forces you to pay attention to it. He's really, really one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's super dope.
I'm not even hip. For somebody that like hasn't tapped into the music, like what's the first song to play?
I would say probably
It's
Useless.
probably
right?
Useless, yeah.
Okay.
It's probably Useless. I would listen to the whole project though.
Yeah.
I think the songs I mentioned, Useless, Miss Hot July.
But it's short too. It's a shorter album,
I think he's
right?
got, and then he's got like another one. He like dropped like a deluxe, but it's not part of it. You know what I mean?
I would press play top to bottom and you'll like it. I think it's.
I don't know if I got time for another album.
I think I hate that narrative.
That's gonna have to wait to the top of 2026,
fucking
bro.
hate that narrative,
I'm scheduled
bro.
out. I'm booked out for the rest of the year.
Oh, there's one other song, By Now, super dope. You should definitely listen to By Now. I think you would really like it.
I'll run the project. I'm playing.
All right. What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Keeping the R&B, man. My artist stock up for this week is Tim's. Now, of course, everyone knows who Tim's is. Everyone knows that she is a superstar. I was pissed because that was the set that I was damn near most excited for at Flog.
Yeah, that one hurt. That was the biggest loss.
And she wasn't able to perform, but she stayed in LA an extra week.
Yeah.
And gave us a surprise performance for her new EP. Let me put a name up real quick because that shit is fucking incredible. She dropped her new EP, Love is a Kingdom. And I don't know were you guys anticipating this at all?
No, not at all.
This came out of
I
nowhere.
had no idea that Tim's was going to do this, right?
I mean, the only sign was like maybe the Camp Flog Gnaw lineup thing that she was active, but it was also like that. I would have never traced that to a project.
Born in the Wild was last year, right?
And so Born in the Wild is the first time that I've really been like, this is a full-length Tim's album.
Yeah.
Everything else has been more of the EP type of vibe. This is going back to that, and I love it. It's a little bit more high energy, which I think was something that people who went into Born in the Wild maybe were wanting more, because the writing, the vibe of Born in the Wild was very grown and sexy. And I think this, while it maintains that, because I think that that's just Tim's energy, this is a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
It's something you could bop to a little bit, dance to a little bit. My favorite song on it is Big Daddy, pause. But I fucking love that song.
I embrace it, bro.
I think, yeah, you know what I mean? I have to, because that song is fucking incredible. But I think Tim's really, really came back a year, like honestly less than 12 months after her last project, and gave you 8 more songs that were fucking amazing. If you're a fan of her, you're gonna love this. And if you are somehow not tapped into Tim's, listen to this and you'll be a fan.
Definitely. Now I still got to give that project more spin.
It's super, super strong, bro. It's some of my favorite shit from her, honestly, recently.
You think she's gonna make it on your Spotify Rap next year?
I think that Drake is paying Spotify Rap. I would never, first of all, I don't use Spotify Rap. Fuck Spotify. I'm off that. I don't do that unless y'all want to hire me. I fuck with y'all. But I use Apple Music.
Right.
But yeah, Drake manages to get on my shit every single year. If you guys participate in this, if you celebrate this, did you guys post your shit on your stories?
Nope.
I don't think I ever have, to be honest.
The only reason I did was because like the homie was on there. Shout out EJ. Like if he wasn't on my songs list, I probably wouldn't have posted it, but I had to do that. I'm pro posting your Spotify Rap than your Apple Music shit.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. Like I normally am like really on board. I'm commenting on other people's. Like I'm like, this is a fun way that the music community can all like engage and we can talk about music we like. But I think this year, I think I've grown increasingly more embarrassed to be a Spotify user as time goes on. And this year it has reached the pinnacle where like I'm looking at myself in the mirror and like I work in music. I consume so much music. the fact that I'm still using this platform, regardless of how easy it makes my life, just like morality's sake, even if we take out the ICE ads, take out the Israel shit, and we just talk about how they pay their artists, like as somebody that works in music and works for artists, I am personally embarrassed to still be using Spotify.
You're right. Good job. Put a cape on and shit. Wow. I'm proud of this nigga.
No, I didn't. Can you expand? I didn't know you felt this way.
Spotify pays their artists and the people on their platform less than any of the other platforms that you stream music on.
Oh, but we need that.
Like Spotify, but that's what I'm saying. Like factually at this point in 2025, if you are using Spotify, you are making the conscious decision to use a worse platform ethically.
And I think the big thing that like really brought it to the forefront for most people is free users are getting pushed ICE ads, like ICE recruitment ads, like on platform. And damn. Spotify has come under a lot of criticism for this, and they've kind of doubled down. You know, and they say they're going to continue to run ads.
But we all did it. Are we going to do so Spencer, I loved your game.
Yeah.
Are we going to do that to start? Because I want to get into everybody's, but we have to play
yeah, let's play a little game. Because I looked at my Spotify Rap top 5 artists of the year, and I'm like, yep, super on brand. And I know that's funny because everyone's like, yo, it's literally data, so of course it is. Mm-hmm. But I'm just curious if you guys can guess my top 5 artists of the year.
Okay, I think I can guess yours for sure.
Okay.
I think that your 5 is Geese one of them.
Hold on, let me pull it up just so I have the proper order.
Because I'm finna kill this. I'm finna body this. I know I'm gonna get this shit right.
Okay, go ahead.
Geese.
Geese was my number 2 artist of the year.
The Neighborhood.
The Neighborhood was my number 1 artist of the year.
You work with them, that makes sense.
And also like that, yeah, my shit was skewed because I had to do my research there, but you continue.
Can I guess one? Dijon.
Dijon was not in my top 5.
Whoa.
He's a fake fan. He just knows that it's cool to talk about. Childish Gambino?
Nope.
Was there rap?
Oh, Tyler, the Creator?
Nope.
No.
There's 2 rap. You're missing 2 rappers and then 1 like indie artist that came back with kind of like a new sound this year.
Bon Iver?
Nope. But he's in my songs.
Indie. Tame Impala.
Tame Impala is my number 3 artist.
So we have Geese, Tame Impala, and who was the other one?
In the Neighborhood, and I have a rap podcast. But no, there are 2 rappers on here.
And the 2 rappers are... Drake's not in it.
He's not?
Yeah.
You got
it's not
one.
Tyler.
Kendrick?
Nope. I'm more niche than you guys are giving me credit for.
Oh, man.
Boldy is my number 5 artist of the year.
Why didn't I say that?
I didn't think you were still on Boldy.
I am always listening to Boldy James music.
And your other one is Mike?
Mike is my number 4 artist of the year.
No.
That's good. That's
okay,
good.
guys, I think mine is going to be hard. I don't think you guys are going to know. I don't think you guys are going to guess mine. Okay.
Drake.
Well, wait. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up.
That was so rude. Why'd you guess it so fast?
You already said it.
You already told us.
Okay. Guess my top artist. Guess my top artist of 2025.
All right. Drake, Party Next Door.
No
But Drake's number 1, right?
Drake is number 1.
Leon Thomas?
Leon Thomas was number 3.
Is it all people that are currently releasing music, or do you have an old artist on here?
My top 5 is all currently released music.
Until Japan.
Until Japan is 4. You saw it.
No, I didn't see it.
Wow.
Until Japan is number
4. I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, you be playing a lot of Japan.
You guys need my number 2 artist.
Number 2 artist.
It's so easy. If you know me and you actually listen to what I said this year, you know.
If I know you, Ira Star?
No. What was I listening
she didn't even make it though.
What was I listening to this year?
Interesting. Thames?
No.
We already said that.
New music.
What were you listening to this year? Kehlani?
No. What have I been talking about all year?
Nine Vicious.
Come on.
Summer Walker?
Come on, guys.
What have you been talking
Summer
about?
Walker wasn't in there?
Summer Walker's my number 9. Or no, Summer Walker's my number 10.
No. Your number 2 artist is Bad Bunny.
No.
What?
Guys.
He's not on there?
You want me to say it?
No. Give us a hint.
Clips?
R&B.
Not Leon. O'Deal.
O'Deal was my number 5.
Okay, so we have Drake, O'Deal, Leon Thomas.
You have Drake number 1. You have Leon number 3. Until Japan number 4 and O'Deal number 5.
Oh, we're just missing 2.
Who's my number 2 most listened to artist of the year?
It's Giveon.
Giveon is my number 2 most listened to artist this year.
Damn, are you okay?
I mean, you know I love the album. You know that Below album is crazy. I did a Bad Bunny at number 9. Future is 7.
Yeah, nobody
Playboy
cares
Cardi
who
6.
was 6.
SZA, Summer Walker.
You have your 5.
8,
Stand on your 5.
10. I gotta get my women in there.
Keep it pushing.
Osei.
I really want to guess yours.
I think I can guess.
I don't think it's that hard.
Rod Wave.
Yeah, he's in there, but I think he's number 5.
Okay, Rod Wave number 5. You
Rod Wave number 4.
Rod Wave number 4.
Yeah.
Nino Paid.
No.
Low Shimmy.
No.
You're going too fast. You think.
Jodeci.
No.
Is there an R&B group in there? Or an R&B artist? Is there an R&B artist in there?
Yeah, for sure.
Male?
Yeah.
Destin Conrad?
No.
Brent Fires?
No.
Party Next Door?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we have Party and we have...
Yo.
Party Next Door is number 2.
God damn it, bro. I'm trying to push a different narrative on you. You know that, right?
What's the
You
narrative?
can't have Party and...
No, Party Next Door is number 2. Rod Wave is number 4.
Rod Wave. Huncho?
No.
Future?
No.
Ooh, Drake?
Yeah, Drake's number 1.
Yeah. Okay, so you're on the same wave as me.
Yeah, for sure. So we got Drake at number 1, Party Next Door number 2, Rod Wave number 4. We got number 3 and number 5.
You got a rapper on here?
Neither of them are rappers.
Both singers?
They're both singers, yes.
Both male?
Both male.
Making music now?
I've been leaning into the male gaze.
Both dropped projects this year?
Yeah.
How about Chris Brown?
No.
Because I thought he was going to be in mine.
Breezy Bull. I thought you were prepping for Breezy Bull.
I was actually surprised at that, but no.
Drop music this year. Leon
Chris
Thomas.
Brown was my 17. Bad Bunny?
No.
Spanish speaking in your top 5 though?
No.
Okay, give us another.
And it's not Leon?
Is Giveon in yours?
No.
Odile?
Yeah.
Yep.
Odile is number 3 on my list.
Odile.
So we have Drake, Party Next Door, Odile, Rod Wave. You're guessing number 5 right now. Low-key kind of hard.
Making music currently?
Making music currently. Has been all in the media.
Jabari?
No. Big Twitch streamer.
DDG?
No.
Oh.
Recent Twitch streamer.
Tommy Richmond.
But making waves. No.
Ty Dolla $ign?
No.
Recent Twitch streamer making waves. Do you work with them?
No.
Black Boy, no.
But some of your favorite artists, you specifically, has worked with him.
Me?
Yeah.
I've worked with him?
No. Some of your favorite artists have worked with him. Not your top, but the ones you've been talking about. He doesn't rap.
Kenny B?
He does
Alchemist?
He does half R&B. Half pop.
Alchemist.
Dijon?
Who is it?
No, but he works with that guy.
It's not McGee.
And they stream on Twitch?
Is it Justin Bieber?
It's Justin Bieber, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so we got Drake, Party Next Door,
Yo.
Odile, Rod Wave, and Justin Bieber.
That's an insane 5. That's an insane 5.
So,
I could have guessed
it's a great vibe, though.
We're on similar timing.
So the one thing I would say, I feel like the Apple and Spotify rap stuff leans more like earlier in the year. Because if you're thinking Drake and Party Next Door, like, yeah, I played that project. But I wouldn't say I play that project as consistently as I did when it came out.
Maybe
you know what I mean?
Maybe I'm gullible. I think it's all factual data. No, I think it is all.
No, but he's right. You
agree,
actually have more time to rack up those streams.
I think the only month that you don't have the same amount of time to rack up streams for is factually December.
But even the Odile songs, right? So go back to what are you talking about?
That is,
you have
if an album comes out in January.
month.
If an album comes out in January, yes, you have 30 days in January. But you also have 30 days in February, March, April, May.
I feel you, but it's like that's not supposed to be there.
Huh?
That's not supposed to be there. Like if Tommy Richmond dropped the album in fucking November. It's not supposed to be top 5 in my fucking Apple Music rap because it just came out.
Yeah, and that's why Geese is my de facto number 1. You know I'm not one of these new fucking fake fans, bro. They were in my fucking shit before the new album even came out.
I'm not mad at it.
I will say my top songs too. This is why I said the thing before is that like my top Odile song is like Blame You.
I think it's old shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's a little older, so I do feel like it skews more beginning of the year somehow.
My songs are nasty, bro.
Give me your top 5 songs.
My top 5 songs, I can't. My top 5 songs,
come on.
1, 2, 3, 4 of them are Giveon songs.
Oh, God.
I have Good, Bad, Ugly, Giveon 1, Blind, EJ Ross 2, Avalanche, Giveon 3, Rather Be, Giveon 4, and Monster Boys, Odile 5. But some other shout outs. 7 is Fitty, Isaiah Haran. 8, In the Spur, Until Japan. 9, Bite Through, Until Japan. 10, Small Town Fame, Drake. Shout out him.
Sick, bro. My number one song of the year was Ballet Innovale.
Really?
Yeah. Which
Really?
it surprised me at first, but then I thought about that coming out in January and how much I played that around people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's my go-to whenever I'm in the car with someone, whenever I'm like at the pregame on the aux, whatever. Like, it's so easy. And then I had number 2 is Everything is Peaceful Love by Bon Iver. Number 3 was Taxes by Geese. Number 4 is Room of Fools by FKA Twigs. And number 5 is Pretty Boy by The Neighborhood.
Bro, fucking, yeah, that Giveon album did not surprise me. Like, I knew my entire rap was gonna, because I've been telling you, I just am happy that shows that I live my raps.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'm really playing that all day, every day, bro.
No, I think all of our, these are like very accurate pictures of us.
For sure. Yes. What was you give us some songs.
Oh, well, you want some songs?
A little bit.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's, again, feels like beginning of the year because top songs for me are Blame You, O'Deal, You're Stuck, O'Deal, Showbiz, O'Deal, Truth and the Lie, Central C and Lil Durk, and then 5, Crying in Chanel, Drake.
Nah, that's
see, it doesn't
just
really,
you,
it doesn't feel like
I think
accurate,
that's just you.
But I don't feel like it encompasses all of me.
Do you use, I feel like I don't know what you use, Apple or Spotify.
I use Apple Music.
Okay.
Yeah, I use Apple Music.
I think this is accurate, bro.
Okay. I'm
I
not
think
mad at
this
it.
might be you.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just like, are there not songs I played more? I guess not.
Well, this other one. I think you got to really get deep in someone's top like 100. That paints the most accurate picture of everyone.
Yeah.
You got to scroll through everything, get a whole vibe, because the top 10 is like default songs.
Yeah.
And a lot of shit that you play around other people. But I love it. Are you guys fans of Spotify Wrapped, Apple Music Replay? Do you think people should post that shit? Yeah. I want people to
why
post
not?
that.
Yeah, I'm always
fun.
curious.
I'm
And the
very
memes
pro
are
that.
always really funny.
Bro, the same shit I said about niggas Thanksgiving plates, like I'm judging you off what you post.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Give me that opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, really put yourself on the line and let's talk about it, bro. Don't be a cornball.
Yeah, I like all the content that the creators like spin the raps into as well. Like I like the streamers, the music streamers and curators that will like have fans submit their rapped but like black out the like top artist.
You ever
and
see
so like you guess who the top artist is based off all the other shit, you know?
Yeah, you ever see like your coworkers post and it's sort of like, oh, like you really are the worst person in the world.
Yeah.
Like the music you listen to is really, really trash, bro.
Yeah.
That's funny always.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Apple, shout out Spotify, free promo, free marketing.
No,
for all
not
you
shout out
guys.
Spotify.
I guess, yeah, no.
Hey, if I'm not on Tidal by the time we talk about this next year,
You're lazy.
I'm performative.
I would love to. Can I push that narrative?
You can.
I'm gonna.
You can. Because I really want to say that's going to happen, but Spotify's so convenient. But no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this year.
Apple's literally on your phone.
This
Every
is the
time.
year I'm going to do it.
Keeping it year in listy. Pitchfork, Rolling Stone did the thing that they always do. Year-end lists. All the YouTubers are doing year-end lists. I like year-end lists, but I hate Pitchfork because I went through and I read some of the most corny, pretentious 5 sentences I've ever read in my entire life.
Yeah.
If you write for Pitchfork, I don't know you, but I don't think you listen to the music that you talked about. I don't think you like rap music, and I think you're a little bit racist, even if you're black. And I'm going to leave that where it is. But are we going to go through? Do you want me to go through some of the highlights of the list? How did you guys feel about the list? Am I the only one that's extremely angered by the list just because I fucking hate how these niggas sound? How do you string words together so bad to sound so disingenuous?
Yeah.
There was no feeling in this list. I don't believe that any of these niggas even wear headphones, bro. These are just niggas that know what's cool, bro. I'm sorry it makes me, I don't know. How did you guys feel about it? Tell me.
I think Pitchfork is very deep in their niche, in their lane, and they do the thing. You know what I mean? I don't think it's for us. I don't think it's people that
What type of people write for Pitchfork? What do they wear? What do they look like?
cardigans,
Corny.
Brooklyn, bad cardigans,
bad mustaches,
Yeah.
unkempt, white,
Definitely.
unpleasant to be around.
Probably overweight.
I think the people that write for Pitchfork like used to really listen to hip hop, like maybe when they were coming up, and then now they don't. Because I feel like everything that they always reference feels like an older or like more niche take.
Bro,
No?
people that write for Pitchfork just are like holding so closely on to like the cloud rap SoundCloud era.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
they like
And that is where you lose me a little bit, because if you're leaning on the cloud rap SoundCloud era, I'm cool with that. Because at least if you're doing that, you're paying homage to more up-to-date producers and a sound that at least the kids today are listening to and more than just me and you are listening to. Yeah, but I listened to the albums that they supported, but the albums that they supported and were big up and felt like fake activism and shit that they knew black people were gonna support. I'm not gonna lie. Like you put Mike Showbiz. Okay, I'll go through. They put Mike, Earl, and Che and Playboy Cardi on here, right?
Are you mad about that?
And Billy Woods.
Yeah, they all belong there.
I love all of those artists, right? Miles Hagen is a fan of all of that. That is not an accurate representation of where rap is at in 2025. And
wait. Do you realize what Pitchfork is?
I do. And I think that there was quality rap albums that are more representative of what people are listening to than those. Because if you give me Mike, cool. I'm totally fine with that. If you give me Earl, cool. Totally fine with that. But once you get to the shit that's like fucking what's it called? The one that was higher up. Billy Woods.
Yeah.
I like the Billy Woods album. I fuck with Billy Woods. Nobody on that list knew who Billy. I fuck with you, Billy Woods. Like Billy Woods, like that's what really fucks with me and makes me upset about this because I actually listened to that nigga and I don't think he should be on the list. And that's not hate towards him. That's just because if we're gonna represent the entire hip hop community and we're only gonna give us 4 albums, I don't know if that should necessarily be the pick.
Well, but also you're just like. It's an expectation thing, bro. Because like the less somebody listens to an album, the more Pitchfork likes it. You know that, right?
Yes.
Like the harder it is to find an album. If they could put their album of the year as some shit that you know is strictly on Bandcamp that you have to buy, like they would. But
they don't live their raps, and that's again gets to the crux of my argument. I don't think y'all niggas is really playing this shit. I don't think the niggas who wrote about the Billy Woods album understand the Billy Woods album. Once if a black person is not writing about Billy Woods, bro, it doesn't make sense to me. Have you listened to what this nigga's talking about? Yeah. It does not make sense for someone who's not black to love this album. Now, I'm sorry. The references he's making, what he's talking about, I could be completely crazy. But like, I love that people are gonna play this album now and go back to it because I want you to listen to Billy Woods. I want you to support his music. I think that the message that he's pushing is very uplifting, but I don't think that that's, again, a realistic representation of where rap is at in 2025.
Do you feel like Pitchfork outside of this year end list would support an artist like that? Because that's where I draw the line. If you're not constantly talking about an artist and you're like, oh no, this is actually the top artist because no one else can find them or their niche, that to me is problematic. But if you're supporting throughout the year, then I'm okay with that.
Pitchfork definitely gave Billy Woods like a 9 when it came out.
Yeah.
Like Billy Woods is Pitchfork. That is the kind of rap that Pitchfork listens to.
I think there was, and that's where I think my issue with Pitchfork goes to, there was more 9s than maybe they gave out this year. I think that their ratings are maybe a little bit too strict because one that I did like was the Che ranking.
Yeah.
I think that was really, really cool because that album, Rest in Bass, while it's not, again, my favorite shit that's in my headphones every day, all the young bulls is listening to that. The production on that is all the young producers that are going to be next up in the lane. If he continues the trajectory that he's on, he's going to be someone who's performing at big stages and has big songs. He's on that, like, I don't want to say like yeet all the way, but like this album did make a lot of noise.
I really like the sentiment of what you're saying, but I also think you're misrepresenting what these lists are because this list is not about who's influential or who's up next or who's making noise, but who's like all of that, buzzy. It's about like what the critics think are like the best records that come out this year.
That also factors into what is the best though. I think buzz and impact is because like I think that we are critics and maybe you guys disagree with that, but I think we do the same thing that these other niggas do. And they are no more valid than us. I think we might be more valid than them because niggas have actually worked in it and been around these niggas. So to me, when I'm judging these albums and I'm saying what the best, of course I'm gonna go with what I think is quality and what I enjoyed and the production value, the mix, all of that shit. But I'm also gonna factor in the impact it made because I know that a nigga could drop the best album ever, my favorite shit in the world, and if you just throw it out into the ether, no one is gonna hear it. And it's like, it becomes overly personal. So if your music is able to spread to a large amount of people and create a conversation, that has to count for something. And I'm counting that. Maybe I'm wrong.
It counts for money in your pocket.
No,
sales.
That means
that's what it counts for. You're peddling your product.
But
this is not the charts.
But
this is not who sold the most this year. This is like.
But that should matter. This gets to the crux of the argument that we always have. Yeah. I think that sales and public opinion and the amount of people that like something should factor into how you talk about an album, because I don't think that we are the end all be all to what is good music. I think there is going to be a day when we age out of what is modern and we're not going to know what's fly. And we can't sit here and be like, oh, all this new music is bad. We just don't fucking get it anymore.
I agree. And that's why like Pitchfork, I think Pitchfork writers and anyone that's like a music critic should just simply be sitting with the art and like uplifting things that they think are the best of the year. But I think Pitchfork should find some younger writers with better taste.
Yeah, make a better list.
Who did you have some problems with? Because you have all these words, but what, like you said, you like the Che thing.
Okay.
Earl Sweatshirt's on there. I know you love that album.
Okay. 45 Mike Showbiz. I love Mike. I think that the Tony Seltzer album and him should have made that last year, but I'm happy they made things right this year. That was the right album to put there. Anastasia, if you know her, at 44, that Tether album is fucking incredible.
Remember when we interviewed her like 5 years ago?
We talked to her?
Yeah.
Wow.
She opened for Theophilus London.
Shout out, bro. You the go, bro. Your girl, FKA Twigs, 42, Eusexua.
Too low.
I knew you was going to feel that way, but her making the list is good.
No, if you look at all the other year-end lists, she's top 10.
Yes.
That's too low.
That's fair. Che, Rest in Base, we talked about that a lot. That was number 39. I was okay with that.
That was higher than FKA Twigs?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I agree. That's wrong.
That's wrong.
Che, I said Playboy Cardi, Music, 35. How do you guys feel about that? I feel like that's where
I think it should be higher.
I was going to say, I felt like that was accurate to where you both would put it.
No, I would put it higher because if we're talking about cultural impact and like the way it was received, at least initially, I feel like it made a bigger splash than 35.
Fair.
You'd have to show me. I mean, we're gonna run through it. Maybe once I hear the other projects, I'll be like, okay, accurate. But
I think it's top 15 of the year to me.
This list is not about a splash, bro.
This guy.
It's not. It's
all we
about
have
the
is
best
you
album.
look like a Pitchfork writer. Them niggas with the
For
same
sure.
beanie that you got on right now.
For sure.
Fuck that shit.
Come from a similar club.
That's
Yo,
funny.
Rochelle Jordan, 25. Through
Love
the
that
wall.
album.
I love that. You know, I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Blood Orange, Sex Honey is 24.
I didn't really like that album that much.
I didn't love the album, but I love to see Blood Orange win.
So wait. Where are the problems, bro? You were just big up on a whole lot of picks after you yelled about Pitchfork for 15 minutes. What are the problems?
Because I only took screenshots of the ones I like. I'm sorry, I want to push positivity on the platform. My bad.
All right.
My bad, gang. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just screenshotting all the black people they put on the list. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I just like to see niggas win, bro. Pink Panthers, number 18. Fancy that. Is this illegal, right? That's the song that was moving off that?
Yeah, I don't know why she's getting so much love.
Niggas love Pink Panthers, bro. I'm not going to lie. Hey, Rosalia has only been out for 2 weeks and niggas put that at 16. Be that as it may. I don't know. Earl Sweatshirt, number 15 for all the weed smokers. I love this. We're going to talk about this album in our year-end list. This is a special body of work. I feel like you've listened to a little bit more of it even, and just because I saw you post some Earl Sweatshirt shit.
Yeah, no, I liked it.
He's really fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
That album is like putting the last 4 years together. I'm excited to get into that on the year-end list. Amaray 10 Black Star was the biggest surprise to me. Nourished by Time, you were early.
Hey.
Spencer is a Pitchfork writer, but he's better than the Pitchfork writers. Because no. I'll stand on this and I'll pop this shit for you. Pause. But like, this nigga is a year early on everything that every Pitchfork writer you know or talks about has ever talked about, bro.
Good looking out, bro.
This nigga knows all this shit, put niggas on Geese, put niggas on Nourished by Time, like, been on that, bro.
Appreciate you,
but
bro.
You need to do that, bro. Because these niggas are stupid, and if you're not tapped in, well, listen to our weekly playlist.
Yeah,
put that shit on there.
No, we're going to apply a little more pressure and take their fucking chain.
7, Geese getting killed. Those are my favorite white people of 2025.
Yeah.
I got caught by the bug this past weekend. I love it. I'm going to talk about that. Bad Bunny, number 5 is right. Okay, Lou, number 4, Choke Enough.
I still haven't had a moment with it.
I have a problem with it.
You listen to it?
Okay, Lou is cool because I love my man. Shout out Sebastian. I'm going to hear it, of course, because I'm like trying to get a session. But like,
yeah.
It's good. It's not bad. It's on the same as a Jane Remover, 2 Hollis. Okay, Lou, pick your one.
Well, no. Okay, Lou is like, this album is way more chill than a 2 Hollis. Jane Remover album, those three are all so different.
Are those names not in the same family?
Yeah, sure. But they all sound completely different.
Be that as it may.
Jane Remover, bro, I can't listen to that album.
I'm giving niggas the 30-second. I'm giving niggas the 30-second description. You can only listen to the Jane Remover album if you smoke a lot of cigarettes.
You gotta be like manic. You have to be manic to listen to
that
Jane
album
Remover.
It was hectic.
Imagine that album super domed.
Sounds
Peak
like
Dome,
terrible.
Peak Dome for 40 minutes. That's all I'm saying.
That album makes me like have all the bad feelings of taking a chop without any of the good ones.
Cameron Winter, Heavy Metal. Now, brother, don't know if I love the solo album yet. You are my favorite perma-fried person ever. I don't know what drugs you've taken, but I would take some with you. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with this nigga.
You know what I like seeing on Twitter too is people are like, yo, great album, but yo, who is that on the cover? Because they do not look like him.
They say that he looks different in every picture, like how niggas say Ken Carson looks different all the time. It's like Ken Carson and Cameron Winter. They both shapeshifters. Do you though? Good album cover. Definitely perma-fried though, bro. Dijon, baby, y'all know how I feel.
Where'd they put that?
Number 2.
That's crazy. Too high. Too high, and I'm the biggest Dijon fan here.
And the number 1 Pitchfork album, because fuck all of you, is Los Tucana, the self-titled album. I hate Pitchfork. And I hope you guys never write another article again. All of you guys suck.
I think for me, it just feels like they're trying to be different.
They always want to be so different.
And I do feel like if you're gonna crack that top 5, you should have like a big year in terms of sales as well. I think that should be part of the requirement.
Do you guys care about year-end lists though?
Yeah.
Do they matter?
Yep.
Why?
Because it's like how your album gets stamped into a year. I go back and look at year-end lists from publications from like years past to remember what came out. You know what I mean? I write them every year, so like I go back and look at mine. I think it's important.
I think it's better to look at sales.
You think it's what?
Better look at sales.
Better to look at sales?
Like what was the Billboard ones? What was the ones that was actually moving and what won Grammys? Grammys are different. I think that when I look back at past projects, like if I want to know what was the best albums or the best music in 1983, I'm going to look up the Billboard charts and who won Grammys. I feel like that's the best way to do it. I don't give a fuck about what Pitchfork thinks. Because at the end of the day, this is still just some random nigga who was able to lobby for what he thought was good in his headphones.
But it does feel like if there was a curator that became like stamped in the culture, it might be important.
But I think that same person would probably have a Grammy vote. I don't need to read a Pitchfork list. I'm sorry. Watch the like the Stereo Vision list I read because we're accredited sources and cooler than them. But like I think Pitchfork is corny and lame now. So.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, it's just like you got to go to someone for it. If you want to go to the charts and trust the general population, I would never do that, but you can do that. If you want to go to the Grammys and trust the board of the Grammy Academy, be my guest. I don't think that's the worst way to do it. I have a lot of respect for journalism and like print and digital media. So like
you like niggas to tell you what to like.
No. Well, bro, how is that any different than you looking at the charts, bro? You're just influenced by 100,000 of them instead of just one. I pick one that I trust.
All right, fuck me. Whose list is more valid? Anthony Fantano's top 20 albums or Pitchfork's top 20 albums?
Very similar. I would.
Who do you put more respect on?
Fantano. Because I like to know the curator.
Exactly.
Pitchfork, I don't know who, like you Google the people's names and you're like, right. You know, I don't really care about Fantano that much, but like at least I know who that is.
Stand in solidarity with me. Fuck Pitchfork.
Fuck Pitchfork, yeah, I'm with you.
Doing that, bro. Fuck them niggas, bro. Are we going to keep doing lists? Do we go Forbes 30? Do you guys care about Forbes 30 under 30 or no?
Personally, not really.
We don't have to do it.
Oh, you're like really asking.
I'm asking. I'm genuinely asking.
I mean, shout out everyone that made the list.
You know,
shout out people in our space that are doing it to a high degree.
Kind of. like a super moderate shout out.
You weren't gonna let me shout out.
Exactly.
What? You weren't gonna let me make those shout outs?
Nothing.
I think and this might be a controversial opinion, but I think this, when it comes to like lists like that, I feel like lists like that to me are starting to become a little bit more invalid because I feel like I see behind the curtain and I know that a lot of the stuff is like connections, PR pitches, all that. So like while people could have great years and be doing great things, like I think the Forbes 30 under 30 shouldn't that be about money?
I mean, isn't the Forbes?
You know what I'm saying? Like, shouldn't that be about like money that you're bringing in? It didn't feel like that.
Niggas blew my mind when they told me it wasn't about the richest niggas under 30. Niggas really surprised me because in my head, I thought niggas was really rich. I thought it was niggas that was getting money. When I found out the Forbes 30 under 30 was 600 niggas.
I was gonna say you should have seen his face when I told him it wasn't 30
Yo,
of them.
these niggas had me fooled, bro.
Change the name.
I thought it was people who really had motion. Hey, I'm a hypocrite.
No disrespect, because you know.
All disrespect for me.
Okay, there you go.
All disrespect for me. Fuck y'all niggas. If I'm not on the list, it's not valid. I got 4 more years. I'm coming for y'all niggas head tops. We gonna be on the Forbes 30 under 30 list. And if we don't get it 30 under 30, 40 under 40, yeah, that's us.
Yeah,
fuck them niggas though. I'm sorry. Actually, no, not fuck them niggas, but
yeah, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Haran at Billboard that was on the list. She has had an incredible couple years. She's doing her thing. And shout out to Annabelle, a peer of ours. You know, it's cool to see somebody without like a corporate press team be able to make a list like this. You know. Shout out them.
Why do you put the mic down?
my bad.
You don't want to shout out any of
No,
our
shout out
peers?
them. Shout out them. I feel like they both have like, I mean, I've witnessed this from afar, but I've built things that like I would aspire to build too.
Yeah. You know who definitely would have been on Forbes 30 under 30?
Diddy. Man. All right, are we gonna get into it, guys?
Yeah, I did it for you. I fucking threw you the lob.
I know you kind of threw. You can never throw a real good lob with Diddy. Pause. Guys, 50 Cent, the messiest nigga in hip hop, the messiest nigga in the industry, one of my favorites, has now officially released his executive produced Diddy documentary, Sean Combs' The Reckoning.
Crazy name.
And if you've seen the press, if you've seen the lead up to this, you know that Diddy was filming his last days before he went to jail for, 50 months?
Yeah.
He was filming his last days because I think in his mind, he somehow thought that he was going to get out of this situation.
And drop like the beat the case doc.
You know what I mean? This nigga was trying to do the last dance MJ style. Like really getting his ESPN doc bag. And it got turned all the way around. 50 Cent ended up obtaining some of the footage and pieced this together with a director whose name, I'm so sorry, I'm forgetting her name, but shout out to her. She killed this shit.
Yeah.
They were able to piece together an entire documentary that basically tells Diddy's story from front to back from a bit of a different perspective than I think that we've gotten. Because now that you know that he's behind bars, obviously an abuser, obviously had niggas in terrible deals for years. Like, I think all of the dirt and negativity on Diddy is out in the open. Now we're able to tell his story in a different light. Mm-hmm. And I think that that's really important because I don't want to approach the Diddy situation without, of course, first and foremost saying this is an evil person. Apologies to all the victims. Apologies to anyone who has to watch this and gets a lot of trauma from this, because I know there's niggas who live through this, experience this, and haven't even had the opportunity to tell their story that are probably going to get traumatized by this. Sorry for you. This is a terrible person. I'm glad he's behind bars. He should be behind bars for the rest of his life. To not say that this was one of the most influential people in hip hop and in music culture would be wrong. And I think to contextualize how he obtained that power is really, really important. And to just shed light on, yeah, this was someone who was able to get a lot of money and influence and was able to do a lot of things, but the way that he went about it isn't how you shouldn't learn from this nigga. You shouldn't look up to him in the way that I think a lot of young kids were looking up to him.
Well, you should learn from him, but you shouldn't look up to him.
Yes.
You mentioned the example of how
mistakes.
executives maybe saw this story as a cautionary tale, learned to maybe not make themselves front and center of all their business. You know, like I definitely think you learn. But yeah, he's definitely not one to be idolized in any means.
Because when you look at Biggie Smalls, when you look at when he worked with Mary J. Blige, he worked with Jodeci, right? Like he's building these influential groups that I grew up listening to, my parents grew up listening to, my aunts and uncles. Like, this is fundamental shit in our lives, right? And this nigga was at the forefront of all of this. And I think it's really difficult for a lot of 30, 40, 50-year-olds to have to unlearn that this nigga was really evil and like not someone that you should be supporting. Because when you go look at the court cases and the people that were supporting him and the social media reaction to all of it, you're really seeing like this kind of toxic mentality that I think a lot of people even took on when you look at like an OJ situation. You know what I mean? Like, we're banding around this nigga that is just so inherently evil, and I think that this documentary kind of deaded all that for me. Do you guys kind of feel the same way? Like, I don't think you could walk away from this documentary with any positive opinion on Diddy. at all.
So is that what you mean by deaded it? Like,
yes.
Like it just completely flips.
Like this was necessary because I think this put the nail in the coffin that while this nigga was presenting that he's pro-black and trying to lift us up and all of this shit, he never cared about us, never really cared about the culture. He always cared about money, personal profit, having him and his people win and his personal pleasure, to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a little bit of a different feeling because, and I think it's also because I know that 50 Cent produced it or executive produced it or whatever. I always had the same opinion about Diddy. I'm like, this dude's a weird guy. And obviously the documentary kind of elaborated and showed like the different ways that he was, one, weird, and two, like evil and hurt a lot of people, like financially, physically, all that stuff. But I almost felt like watching it, I was like, especially the first 2 episodes, there's like a level of like comedy to it, which doesn't make it feel very serious. And I feel like this too, right? At the very end, when they wrapped everything up and they were talking about the jurors and the jurors were giving their opinion about the whole case, they almost made it seem like the dude wasn't that bad. And I feel like people may latch on to that.
What are
and
we
obviously
talking?
Obviously there's a lot of stuff in between where it shows where he's like a bad person and all that. But I don't feel like the doc was made in the favor of trying to make him be an evil person. I think it was to make fun of him.
So if you watch the ABC interview that 50 did, one of the questions that Robin Williams asked him was, how are you going to combat people talking about this like this is just a hit piece, as opposed to something that's really here to benefit the victims? Because everyone is aware that Diddy and 50 have kind of had this back and forth for years. And 50 in the interview didn't do anything to really clear his name up. He basically doubled down on the fact that like, yo, it's on video. This nigga tried to take me shopping. Like, y'all seen this shit. Fuck this nigga. You know what I mean? And the director kind of steps in and is like, no, but we care about the victims. We spoke to them, all of that. And I do think some of 50's personal motivations might have come through in this.
Wait, I don't think you're actually giving 50 enough credit for his answer in that interview. because no, I think he actually...
I'm trying to not make this nigga seem crazy, bro.
No, but the thing that he said that actually for one moment had me thinking that maybe this wasn't a hit piece was he was talking about giving his son, Diddy's son's work in his shows. You know what I mean? Like hiring them. He's like, yo, we have a business beef because we're like competitors, but there is no malicious feelings here. I gave his children jobs, money. I wouldn't have done that if you know what I mean? And well, I think that, I saw the other clips too. I don't believe it.
I don't think you know how evil 50 Cent is, brother.
No, I do. I'm just saying I feel like he actually had a pretty good spin there.
50 is the pettiest nigga in the world.
For sure.
Whatever you think the pettiest person is in the world, times that by 1,000,000, that's what he's on, bro. And while Diddy is a bad person, so I think that even though 50 may not have had the purest motivations from doing this shit, I think that it was still necessary to get this story out there and have niggas talking bad about him a little bit, especially because when we talk about the legality of this case, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know nothing. This is personal opinion. Again, I'm just going on my own tangent. I could be completely wrong. I think that maybe the things that they accused him of and the things that they got him on, they could have shifted. Because to me, the worst thing that he did was the domestic violence thing and all of that. And I think that should have been the crux of their argument as the, not the defense, but what's the other one? What's not
prosecution?
Prosecution, yeah. I think that's what they should have focused on.
Well, you can't go raid somebody's fucking mansion.
There's videos of it. There's videos of the domestic violence.
I'm aware, but you can't, like, they had to take him down for way more than that for the amount of force that they, like.
But if you're only getting 50 months,
yeah,
regardless, you could give someone, and again, I could be wrong, but I feel like 50 months is something that you could even get off a domestic violence case.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
you
act
know
like
what
I know anything about
like,
the law. I have a little bit different opinion on this doc than I think either of you. Did you guys learn anything from this doc?
No. I knew who the nigga was though.
I definitely learned details of like events that, like I would say when it came to the East Coast West Coast beef, definitely got like full closure, at least in my life, for things that I heard growing up.
I also need to clarify, like, when I watched Kanye West as like a 13, 14-year-old and was like getting into music, like I was watching like Diddy interviews.
For sure.
Like, you know what I mean? So like I was like pretty appraised of like I knew about like the Kid Cudi shit.
Yeah.
And all of that. So like this didn't really do anything for me, but besides just like confirm that this was a bad nigga.
Yeah, I'm just like, there was no new information to me. Like, and I wasn't all the way tapped into the whole doc, but I'm like, yo, if you followed this case as it was coming out, you already knew all of this.
But there was,
if you've looked into like the Tupac Biggie shit, you knew all that. Like, it's not like there was any new information in this.
But I think Netflix doing it is a big thing.
Fair.
I think it being
Didn't they already do one?
Nah.
Or is this the first one?
TMZ did the first one. TMZ did the first Diddy doc that I saw right after the arrest happened, and it seemed like a hit piece. It didn't have a lot of the journalistic integrity in that one was not very strong.
Right.
This one feels a little bit more legitimate.
And I guess you do need this. It needs to be packaged like this because a whole bunch of people didn't follow the case. They're not going to read a court document. They don't listen to the podcast we listen to. Like, today's generation needs it to be a documentary, or they're not going to get
you cannot discount this.
And I think it was important that like at least some of the victims were able to like tell their stories and get closure and all that. And yeah, I don't know. I think what was most striking to me, to be honest, besides like all the like vile shit that was going on, was the end where I talked about the jurors, but the whole like PR spin.
Yeah.
Like the dude is obviously really good at marketing. And I feel like that story wasn't really told, where it's like, yo, you've got jurors that aren't sequestered. You've got people that actually know who he is that are on the jury. You've got a whole social media storm that is just being swept up. And then you're like, all right, you put somebody that's really good at marketing and you put a team in there and you start to plant narratives. I just wonder how social media influenced the whole trial and decision making.
That was my favorite part of the doc, because that was where I felt like I was getting new information that I wasn't already privy to.
Yeah.
Diddy is in jail. He'll stay there for a little bit, you know. And we'll deal with that.
50 months. I didn't realize he's only in there for 50 months.
Yeah,
That's
we'll deal
crazy.
with that when it arises. He sent 50 some flowers. I don't know what that means, but
did he really?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
And 50 posted them.
Yo.
No, like niggas could die. But I pray to God I pray to God it don't get there. The only other thing, we're gonna talk about Pharrell. We want to get Pharrell.
We can talk about Pharrell.
We want to talk about Pharrell a little bit. You know, that's your man's, bro.
Why do you say that?
You love
because the nerd vinyl's back there?
That's your favorite a little bit.
I like Pharrell.
He was kind of talking his shit on stage though.
He sounds tone deaf.
What award did he get?
I don't know.
He got some award, and there was a lot of... Pharrell is one of those celebrities where I love him because amazing talent, amazing music, creatively he does dope stuff. But then sometimes when he gets in front of the mic, I think that his words get a bit misconstrued. And I never give a fuck because my perspective with artists is I never put them on pedestals.
Yeah.
I don't look at these niggas to be politicians. I don't look at them to be these people that have all the answers to my wide-ranging problems and things like that. Just make good music and that's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Pharrell got some backlash for do you know the comments in the interview that niggas was hating on, bro?
The what?
What he said in the interview that niggas was hating on?
Yeah, basically he said like politics is like a sham. Like if you support one side or the other, you're supporting division. And he thinks that it's all a game and it's all a facade. So like being tapped into politics is a waste of time.
I've heard this a million times. Pharrell's a hippie ass nigga. Like he always be saying this. My dumb ass be saying that shit. But I also think that when you're Pharrell, you forget to preface shit. Mm-hmm. I preface shit as I'm Miles Hagen, the uneducated dumbass about politics. So I'm going to say this thing and I could be completely wrong. And that's okay. Mm-hmm. Pharrell is speaking as if what he's saying has a lot of weight sometimes and should be what is listened to. And that's what's problematic. So he says this in an interview. A lot of people give him the backlash. Once again, like, while I think it is irresponsible for him to use his platform to say those type of things and not give people the proper context, if you're listening to Pharrell for your political opinions, you're also equally as fucking stupid. I just think that.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's obviously problematic, but
it's just a tone deaf take, you know.
Not, yes.
It's like he's so out of touch. He just seems really out of touch. Like, of course, you're like this rich and you live in Paris. Okay, you have like the luxury to be like apolitical, but that's not like a reality, I feel like, in most people's lives.
Yeah.
And like that it's an ignorant and harmful take.
Yeah, it also feels like Well, first, I want to agree with you, Miles, and expand on that point. I feel like for me, when it comes to artists, I don't always listen to like the words they say outside of music, because I feel like their skill is to take the words that we don't have in real life and translate them into feeling and emotion in music. And like, that's how we communicate with them. So that to me is already, I'm not listening to artists when it comes to like anything like politics, right? But I also feel like I agree with you. Tone deaf. I feel like after a certain age with a certain amount of money, you're not tapped in and really shouldn't be speaking on things that are outside your purview. You know, I know when I get to 50, even if I'm still on the mics, I'm gonna stick to my lane and talk about things that make sense for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to me, I heard it and I saw his comments about DEI and I was like, low key, you're DEI for Louis Vuitton. So like, that's the thing. But you're also just unk, so I feel like you shouldn't really be speaking on these things. You know, to be honest.
Bro.
Shout out Pharrell though.
Every time he opens his mouth, bro, I'm like, yo, Chad Hugo might have been right.
No, because every time,
no, don't do all that.
every time he opens his mouth, I'm also like, Pharrell was right.
Chad?
Yes,
Well, Chad just be a little weird.
they're both
But
weird.
Pharrell sounds like
Yes, because we're glossing over the fucking best
Pharrell
part of this whole thing.
definitely fucked that dude
Pharrell
over.
heard all these niggas hating. Fuck that. No, yo. Y'all niggas be on this ethical, moral shit, bro. Like,
What?
Pharrell ain't do nothing wrong, bro. Protect your, y'all niggas have mad years to protect yourself. I don't know.
Oh wait, are you saying we're on ethical shit?
I think that's all. I think saying you're apolitical is like a harmful take. Because people think that politics means Democrat or Republican. That's not it. It's ideas.
Pharrell can say, these are my political opinions. Y'all don't have to follow them. This is what I think, and I am saying what I think. Why am I not allowed to do that?
Because he's not saying that. He's saying, I don't give a fuck about this.
I agree. But you said saying that you are apolitical is harmful.
Mm-hmm.
And I disagree with that take. I think Pharrell could say whatever the fuck he wants. Pharrell could have whatever opinion he wants. The problem arises when you say it like other people should think like that.
I think there's a problem because politics doesn't mean
But now
who's in the fucking White House.
But now
bro.
you are
it's
getting
way bigger than that.
doesn't
And
matter.
to be a contributing member of society, you need to have an opinion on the way society should be ran.
I'm not
and
saying
that's
that.
politics.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong at all. But Pharrell can say whatever the fuck he wants. Pharrell could say a differing opinion than that. And I don't think he's some bad social pariah that we need to like be like, oh, this guy is bad. He just states his opinion. Once again, I think that the problem is when you try to garner followers and more people to get behind this mentality. I think we should uplift people having their own individual opinion. Because I think the whole problem with a lot of this political shit and a lot of this shit is just people following whatever the crowd is saying and doing all that shit. That is just as problematic. Pharrell is dumb because he said, when Pharrell speaks, he speaks as it's the same thing that comes off with Tyler sometimes. Because I think both Tyler and Pharrell are both amazing, amazing creatives and have a lot of good ideas. But when they speak, they have this tone that comes off as like very final and very like, if you don't think what I think, you're dumb. It's a talking down to almost. And that's where the problem arises. But the opinion isn't an issue for me.
So you're of the free thinker movement.
I don't think I'm over the free thinker movement. Think whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
Bro,
I don't care about niggas, bro. I don't know these niggas.
Saying that picking one side is just supporting division when we have ICE raids in Los Angeles right now.
It's dumb. Yes,
it's harmful. Yo, stand for something, bro. When you have literally this week, what did Trump take off?
Bro.
The National Parks Day, MLK Day, and Juneteenth are no longer like,
bro.
Like
don't
it's
think
not. There is a side.
The thing is, Pharrell does have ideas, so I think that's where people are disappointed. It's like you're pretending to be apolitical, but we know you have opinions on things that are going on that affect you, your people, and people around you. I think that's all people are saying.
But we're saying the same thing. We want people to have opinions. I'm not saying Pharrell's opinion is right. I'm just saying it's good that he has an opinion, and the problem was how he communicated that opinion.
He doesn't have an opinion. His opinion is no opinion.
I think he has
his opinion is politics is bad.
I think he described it bad, but I think he has an opinion. Hey, man.
I think it was a bad comment.
We're political vision, bro. Let's walk away from it. Let's stay far, far away from it.
You guys see Tyler accept the Variety Award?
Yeah, get money, Tyler. I saw Andre big up him too. Tyler, I'm happy to see him win everything.
Yeah, me too.
We saw it from the beginning. Shout out to him. That nigga's one of the goats. Is there anything else you want to get to before we get up out of here? Anything else that is weighing heavy on you guys' hearts or minds? Because we in year-end content after this damn near.
Yeah.
We got the year-end wrap-up episode so you can get your shit off one more time then. But like, it's 2025, bro. This is the last time you're gonna be able to look back at this version of you and hear what you was thinking on different subjects. What do you have to say?
Spencer?
Get a haircut.
Awful advice.
I'm just thinking about looking back on this episode. Yo, get a haircut, bro. Hair never looks better long.
I think that this was a great year because I feel like we found a lot of synergy this year. And I'm not just saying that on some like hippie shit. I'm saying like I think we found some synergy in the way that we want to communicate this platform, the way that we want to work with each other, and like the direction we want to go with it. We're sitting here talking about Forbes 30 under 30. We're talking about Pitchfork. We're talking about all these publications because realistically, they've just lost the vision of like what they're supposed to be.
The essence.
And I think that we, as they're losing that, we're finding it. And that could take us a long way. So,
snatching
my
chance, bro.
That was good,
Amen. I'm gonna give y'all knowledge on the last episode. I'm gonna drop my bars on the last episode. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yep.
Catch y'all next one, man.